Hey everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Wip&Chat. A Wip&Chat on my Loves in the Air canvas. I've been working on it. I've been working on it slowly. There's a lot of confetti. A lot of light colors and dark colors. And if you guys could just see the sparkle in this canvas. It's like amazing. Like, I don't even know how to explain the beauty of this canvas. Like, I'm working on this one in my Diamond Art Club, and I just tend to want to work on this one because there is, like, look at the light pad is on. You see barely any gapping. I'm telling you guys, I love these drills. I love them, I love them, I love them. They're a joy to work with. Not that I'm saying there's not bad ones, because there is. But look at how they fit together. Barely any gapping. On my Diamond Art Club, I got severe gapping. But anyways, that's no here or there. So, I'm going to start doing this one. I'm working with my NYX Notions tray. I've been tending to draw to this one lately, so I have been using it. Somebody asked me about my pen. I did leave them the link for for their Etsy store. It is Diamond Pen Pals, and they're on Etsy. There's no S, it's Diamond Pen Pal. And I really, really like this pen. And I like the other fat one that I got. And these are the only two fat ones I have. So that's why I tend to gravitate to these two. I know I'm not like other creators that have a pen for every frigging painting, because I don't have that many pens. And when I get a favorite, I tend to gravitate to it. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that or if other people do too, but I have a special pen that I always want to use, and right now it's this one until the next one comes along. So I'm using this one. I was using a Valentine's pen with the hearts, but I don't like the tip I have on it, so that's why I kind of went back to this one. So it is what it is. So I'm going to pick a color and we'll start diamond painting together. It's been so long since I talked to you guys. It feels like it's been forever. I do have, I downgraded to an old phone to see if the sound is better. Now, of course, you can hear the ocean in the background. Don't be alarmed. I'm not in Florida. I wish I was. Or anywhere where there's the ocean. But it's Luna's noise-making machine. Her room is right beside my craft room. So, yeah, you can hear it clear as day. Because I told you guys, I live in a cardboard box. And it's very easily to hear everything from one room to the next. I'm doing it right now because the bird is being super quiet. Yesterday I wanted to film like I don't know how many times. Let me get a color. I don't know how many times I wanted to film yesterday, and that darn bird was yapping its flipping head off. Now, I want to go live today. Today is Valentine's Day. I woke up early, and my Valentine's still sleeping. And he worked last night, so he's on a different schedule now. He's working afternoons, so that's gonna be different for us. Maybe better change for us. So he works tonight from 2 till 10, and then I go in tomorrow 6 to 6. But he took the rest of the week off on holidays. So that is that. And I have to work, but I took the following Saturday, Sunday off for Love is in the Air, because that's when Tia wanted to do the love game. So, and I'm like, well, I work that weekend, but I can see if I can get vacation time. So we announced it after we found out that I got approved for my vacation time. So that is why it is on the 25th. I will still be able to make it because I book the day off. I think Helen and Bonnie are going to pick up Alyssa that day. So yeah, should be interesting. She'll be excited to come home, even though she's coming home this weekend. We're going to pick her up on Friday and drop her back off on Sunday, which sucks, and then have to go back and get her the next following Saturday. But that's why Helen's going instead of me, because I'm doing a 4-way trip this time. But it's her birthday weekend. Thursday's Alyssa's birthday. She'll be 19. She's legal to drink alcohol in Canada. That's scary. And she's probably gonna have a party at her dorm. She hasn't said anything to me, but I'm assuming her and her roommates got something cooked up for themselves. And I guess if she can go on Thursday and buy her own alcohol, right? Because she's legal. So, I don't know. It is what it is. She called me yesterday and said that she was trying to do a facial on some girl, and then she ended up having a seizure. So that was traumatizing for her, she said. No, the girl was doing a facial on, I think, Alyssa. Alyssa finished a facial on her. Like, what did you put on her face? Just joking, because she said she had a seizure after. By the sounds of it, this girl has a lot of anxiety issues. And I thought Alyssa was bad, but clearly she's not as bad. She does take her medication for it. I feel like everybody lately has anxiety issues. Maybe that's my problem too, but I'm not medicated for it. I don't have anxiety about being around people though. The only thing I get anxiety about is if I feel like I'm in a situation where I know the person is mean or something. You know, oh darn it, that damn bird. As soon as I start talking, she starts yipping. I'm telling you, I have to talk to my boyfriend because this bird can't seriously be in here anymore. I don't know where we're gonna put the bird, but she can't be in my craft room anymore. Like, I'm to the point where I'm gonna lose it. She's gotta go somewhere else. The only thing is, Marlo loves to come stare at it, and I always like, Marlo, don't be mean. And you know, Marlo's the woolly cat. That's what everybody calls him, but I call him Garfield. He reminds me of Garfield because he wants to eat all the time, and he's very grumpy, just like Garfield. We should have named him Garfield instead of Marlo, but the shelter named him, and we kept him as his name because, you know, We thought that was probably what he's called, but it probably wasn't. For all we know, his name could have been Garfield. We don't even know. But he tends to come to Marlo now, so Marlo is his name. He's been doing better. I did find cheaper cat food for him, but it was still $94 for a big bag. At least it was a big bag and not a small bag for $81. So that was okay. It filled up his whole entire bin, so, and the food is a lot like smaller, you know, not like the big grinds that the other one was. That, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, do any of you guys have your cat on diet food? Because I'm telling you, Marlo hated being on diet food. Like, he was always hungry and he was always trying to beat me up for food. Like, he will literally chase me down with it by his bowl, and then when I grab his bowl, he like swats it in my hand. I'm like, dear Milo, like, chill out. Like, this morning he was already on me about feeding him. I'm like, no, you can wait a little bit. You piglet. Oh, he's just so bad. So he's a little oinker. He's probably up in his tree right now, mad at me, because I'm in the craft room and I shut the door. But it is what it is. So Sadie, I don't talk too much about Sadie, because Sadie's just here. She is my daughter's border collie. She's beautiful. She's such a good dog. It's probably why I don't talk about her much, because she is such a good dog. She don't get in trouble. She don't do anything. But about a week or so ago, Clem comes to me and goes, Liz, come see this. And I go to the back door to the patio, and there is a pile of blood, like a puddle by Sadie's feet. And then I'm thinking, what the heck? Did someone attack you, or did you attack something outside? Like, I was like freaking out. No, she cut open her paw on, we think, the ice that was on the deck or the porch. So when she ran down the stairs or coming up the stairs, she sliced her foot on a piece of ice that was on the deck. Anyway, needless to say, she had to get stitches. She got stitches, and she can't wet her paw. Okay, this is where I'm getting with the story. Okay, bear with me. She can't wet her paw, so we have to put on these little, well, Sarah was putting on socks on her and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, she left for work yesterday, my daughter Sarah. I had to watch Luna. That's why I didn't have any videos yesterday. Because trying to film with a 3-year-old, yeah, no go. No boingo. Boingo, is that how you say it in Spanish? Okay, so this is where I'm going with the story. So Luna comes in my room yesterday. I was in the craft room. She was just playing in the other room. She comes in, and she has this black, it looks like blue material. It's black, and it says paws with a Z on the end, and it's like a little bit different shape than a balloon. But she comes in and she hands it to me, and she says balloon. And I'm like looking at her like, I don't think this is a balloon. And I'm like looking at it, and at first it never clued into me what it was. And I'm thinking, well, did she grab one of her mom's crazy things, you know. My daughter's single now. Like, I don't know how kinky she is. I'm like, I don't know what this is for. And then, never dawned on me it's for Sadie's paw when he goes outside to pee. So when my niece, Monique, comes up, and I said, Luna came to me with this, and I don't know what it is. And she's like, oh, that's for Sadie to go outside with. And I'm like, well, I wish her mother had told me this before, because I tried to put a sock on her, and it flew right off of her when I tried to take her outside. So, you know, if she gets an infection, it's not my fault, because she never told me. She never tells me stuff. She just like, okay, I'm going to work, bye, and she takes off. Like, you know, don't give me a schedule about your kid or nothing. So when she come home from work, she was all mad at me because Luna fell asleep. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, that was my quiet time. Like, oh, it's so peaceful that she fell asleep. Like, I didn't even try to make her fall asleep. She just fell asleep. And her mom gets all mad at me. And I'm like, listen, dude. Obviously, she needed the rest. And who knows if the babysitter probably puts her down for a while just to get some peace and quiet. Like, who knows? I don't know. And I was like, I don't know. Like, hello. I tried. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, she was quite the character last night. She came into my room like, I don't know, since her father's been gone, it feels like she's bonded more with me, honestly, than she was before when he was here. And I don't know if it was because all the noise that came out of his mouth, like, I don't know. But she's totally a different child, and it's not like she doesn't go see him, though. She does. So I don't know why her... Or maybe it's just because she's growing and changing. I don't know, but she's grown quite fond of me, which before I didn't think she was, but she is. She loves her Volvo. She calls me Bobo. Bobo. And she comes and she snuggles with me, and we start watching her favorite Disney show. I can't even pronounce it. Encanto or whatever. It's a Spanish thing. I don't know what it is with me and my kids and Spanish stuff, but Alyssa loved Dora. Well, Luna likes Dora too, but Alyssa was in love with Dora. It was her favorite thing in the whole world. Like, she had everything, Dora. She was spoiled by Aunt Helen with everything, Dora. And, anyway. So that's Luna's favorite show. She has all the dolls, all the everything. She loves it. She loves the music to it. She goes around with a microphone and plays it and starts to sing it. And, yeah. But she comes in and she sits on my lap, and then she was helping me diamond paint for a little bit. And that was fine and dandy. And then I just put on that show for her to watch on my lap, and we had a blankie, and we're all snugglies. And we're all nice, and she was being so nice until I call my daughter Sarah. No, my daughter Alyssa on FaceTime. Well, she saw me on FaceTime. She saw my phone, and you know what she likes to do on my phone? The TikTok. Yeah. So, she's such a little bugger. She knows how to get in my phone to the TikTok, because I don't have it on my main screen of my phone. I have it hidden for the purpose of trying to hide it from her. Yeah, no, not no more. She knows how to get to it. I'm like, girl, you smart for 3. So she started on it, and I'm like, oh, because Clem was supposed to be calling me on his break, and she wanted the phone, but it wasn't break time yet. So I said, fine, take it. The battery was almost dead. I'm like, fine, take it. The battery's gonna die on you anyway. Anyway, she was watching it for a good while, and then finally, it was close to her bedtime, and her mom had to tend to her, and I'm like, can Bubba please have her phone? And I'm like trying to pull it out of her hands, and she's grabbing onto it for dear life. Then finally I got on hold of it, and she's like, thank you. And I'm like, well, okay. Bubba's okay, you know. She said thank you for letting her use it, which was nice of her, but I thought she was gonna like spaz out and freak out because I took it from her, but she didn't. She didn't. I don't know how she sleeps with that darn thing going off all night. It's quite annoying sitting here in the silence listening to that thing. So she's got such a cute little personality now. It's so adorable to see. I can't wait till she starts talking in sentences, because she doesn't yet. She's been a slow learner, and she goes for a test on Thursday to find out if she has autism. So we'll see what that comes about. We've only been waiting a year to get into the specialist to do this, so we'll see what he says. Sometimes I feel like they just are labeling everybody that way. At least that's how I feel. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they say. She is so spanking cute. She is. I hear the bird eating. Maybe that's why he's being quiet right now. I have him still covered. It's still morning time. Do you hear the ocean? Yeah, it's still morning. Ugh. It's still the ocean time here. But what else is new? Work has been blah, very cold, because it is winter and it's freezing. Yeah, and even if I'm in the middle all day, I'm usually work on line 8 now. I used to be always on 6, but now I'm always on 8, which is fine with me because I like the operator a lot better. So the air conditioning, or whatever you want to call it, the refrigerating system, I don't know what they call it, that's in the room is right above line 8. So the cold air just blows right at me. And it blows on my forehead, which makes me feel like I have freezer burn on my face. And it's just annoying. And it's very cold in the middle on 8. Especially if it's running good and you're not really moving and you're just standing there watching everything. Yeah. You get very cold. The joys of working in a frozen food vegetable factory. So last week I was sick, obviously. I didn't film anything. And you know, once I get in this room, I try to, and then everybody starts to wake up, and then the bird starts yapping. Like, the bird's gotta go. Like, I don't mean literally go, but she's gotta get out of this room, because I cannot handle it anymore. I wanted her in here because this is the room that I spend most of my time in to interact with her. But clearly, she's just too voice opinionated. or whatever it is. You know, I could like open the door and try to let her see if she'd get out while I'm filming, but I don't know. Like, open the door and let her fly around the room, and then maybe she wouldn't chirp as much, but who knows, she might even chirp even more. Like, I don't know her scenario or what she would do. And I wanted a parrot. Ha! I'm starting to really overthink like this situation here. Maybe once these people move out of my house, which I think they're never going to leave. That's why I want her to get like, find a rich boyfriend that owns a house so you can move in with them. Like, I swear my daughter doesn't think. Now, if it was Alyssa, she would be like, you know, I'm not settling less than if he has this, because that's the way she is. Which is good. Which is good because, you know, I don't want her to end up like her sister. But I told Sarah too, I'm like, well, if you want the car next week, you're gonna have to start driving me to work. Because Clem's on afternoons. So you're gonna have to get up at 5 in the morning and take me to work. Tomorrow she doesn't have to because I'm gonna leave Clem without a car and I'm just gonna take the car. His car. Sarah's like pretty much overtaking my car even though I pay the car payment. How does this even work? Right? And I said to her, I started, like, she's starting to pay me rent now. She started since the thing left. And I said, you know, you drive my car every day. I still have a car payment on that car that I pay every month. And I pay the car insurance on it. So, you know, you just give me enough in the month to cover that. You don't help me cover any of the bills, any of the groceries. Pretty much all you're covering it is the car payment and the car insurance. So, you know, you should be grateful that I allow you to use it. Even though she's like smashed up my poor little car since she's been using it. But that's here or there, say. That darn bird. I need to have a cup. I made some coffee and I have it on my warmer that Susan gave me for my birthday. But I don't know. My coffee goes all funny and I don't know if I'm making it wrong. But I find those Tassimo or whatever you call them, you know, the cups, the K-cup thing or whatever you call it, or the curio thing. I find that, I don't know, my coffee goes all weird when I make it in there. Like, after a while, it starts to like separate or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and the way I make it. I don't know. Maybe I don't stir it enough. Be quiet. See? He already wants to start. It's still sleepy time. Shh. This darn bird thinks, boy, you think it's sleep time all the time, woman. That's what the bird's thinking to me. It's like, I'm gonna get violent here, guys. No, when I do my live today, he is going out the door into the next room because I cannot handle it anymore. What the heck is that? That sounds so close to here. Shouldn't be anybody here at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's still sleepy time. That shuts her up for a little bit. But not enough. Do you hear the ocean? We're still in California. Go back to sleep. Jeez Louise. I have to like clear my throat because I got a frog in my throat. Oh, Clem says, don't show this on your videos because someone's gonna copy it. I don't care. Look at the frog. Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. He made it a lot lighter. And they turn out really, really way better than the first ones we made. Love, 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 love them. He's just hanging out on my desk, being all sweet like. Tia's like, oh, Crash, you would love that one. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I know she would. So that's what we've made in the 3D world lately. That's all he's been making is these darn turtles. Well, he gave turtles frogs. He gave two to Alyssa. And I just threw him in a bag with her shoes, which I shouldn't have. That she left behind her bloodstones. And she gets this close. She's like, one of the frog's feet broke because you threw them in the bag with my shoes. And I'm like, oh, sorry. So sorry. So sorry. And then Clem's like, oh, I'll just give you another one. I got lots of them. I'm like, no doubt you don't. And a girl at work wanted one because Clem keeps some in his car on top of the dash. Don't ask me why he does. He just does. And she's seen them and she wanted one for her son. So of course she picks one like mine, this color. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. This is like the prince and the frog. This is the frog. But I keep on kissing him, but he isn't turning into a prince. Oh yeah, I already have one. My Clemmy bear. Sometimes I wonder why he puts up with me. Honestly, I'm like, oh, the many things he's seen, it still hasn't scared him away. Either this boy is not right or something. I don't know. Because any other guy in my life would have already ran away. But he hasn't. So that's a good thing. No? Yes, no, maybe so. So, yeah. He was very nervous yesterday starting his new job as a forklift driver. He says it's very boring though because processing is not very... He's working in processing, which is usually where the Jamaicans work. But right now they have temporary workers in there for regrade. So what regrade is like, you know how I talk about sometimes there's like bugs and stuff in the vegetables? Well, regrade, they try to regrade it to try to take out as much weeds and stuff as they can before it comes to us, because if we have to keep on stopping the table to run product, we're not going to be very efficient in packaging. So they run it through and they go put it through the machine that spits out all the stuff that is in the vegetable, you know. And sometimes they have to run a tote 3 or 4 times through the machine to try to even get it to pass, because it's allowed to pass after a certain amount, believe it or not. But you know, I won't get all technical on you and how processing places work or food places, because if you actually worked at one, you probably never eat again. At least I scared Susan into eating, but you know, same goes with fresh stuff. Same thing applies. I'd be more scared of fresh stuff because it might actually still be alive on the product. At least when I find the stuff, it's already dead. It's already dead. So, and frozen, like popsicle. We were running onions the last day I worked. I hate running onions. Oh yeah, they're running, it's called stir fry medley now. It used to be called Oriental, but we're not allowed to say Oriental anymore. So we changed the name to stir fry medley. And I'm like, what the heck is stir fry medley? Because we have this other stuff that's called fall medley. And it's like squash and stuff like that. So that's exactly what I was starting to think, like, we having a stir fry with squash, like, because medley to me before used to fall with being the fall medley. But no, it's the Oriental mix renamed because it's not politically correct to call something that. So we had to change it. Oh, what am I doing? I still got a whole bunch over here. I've been yapping to you guys for 37 minutes. I usually like to go around the 40 mark, which we're almost there. We'll finish up the rest of these. Boy, it takes me a long time to do one color. Alright, it's just me this morning. And I didn't take any breaks. Aren't you proud of me? Maybe it's time for a break. Give me a break, give me a break, give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. I like Kit Kats, but they not my favorite. You know, I was so hyped up about Milky Ways, and I really wanted a Milky Way. And then when I was able to go over to the States and have one, I'm like, why was my hype up so much about this darn Milky Way? Yeah. It's just a thing. I haven't been in the States in a while, and I want to go back because I want more Harbor Braids, and I want to go to Hobby Lobby and get, starting to think I want something different to hold. You know how I got that thing for my washi tape? I either want another one of those, or I like the drawer system one that everybody has. And I'm not sure where they're getting those from. I don't have very much display space behind me because my boyfriend keeps on monopolying everything. Like, he went and he moved all my stuff to put his PlayStation. Like, hello? This is my craft room. Like, I like to take the bird out and bring back my shelves that I had in here that held all my stuff that I had to put in my bedroom because of the bird. I like to get rid of the bird out of this room and bring back that shelf. And I'm gonna talk him into it yet, because he tweets way too much. And then I can't film nothing. And it just drives me absolutely bonkers. So I have to film really early in the morning listening to the ocean. But that's okay. She's going to be getting up soon. And that will be my cue to get off, even though she's just going to babysitters today. Thank you, Jesus. That she's going to the babysitters. Like, I love her to death, but I'm too old to watch kids anymore. Because apparently, you know, not supposed to let them sleep at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. My daughter gets home from work and I was trying to make dinner. And I'm like, it's a good thing she's sleeping because, you know, I need to make dinner. And I made a very good dinner. I make this casserole dish that's really easy, guys. So you buy hash browns, frozen hash browns. Yes, Susan, frozen. We make them at Bonwell too. Oh, sorry, I'm not Bonwell anymore. No, Norterra. And, but these aren't from, I don't know, I got McCain's. I don't know, maybe we do make those ones. I don't know because we don't package for the grocery store. So anyways, you get these frozen veggies. The ones that I got probably are packaged by us because they were Walmart brand. Anywho, so you get a bag of, like, you know, cubed hash browns, and then I chop up an onion and I throw it in there, and then I get shredded, or you can shred some cheese. I usually get marble mix cheese, you know, cheddar and mozzarella mixed together, you know, shredded because I'm too lazy to shred. And then you get 1 tub of sour cream, like, you know, the normal size, not the tiny ones, but the normal ones. And you put pepper, and I put garlic powder because I put garlic powder on everything. And then 1 can of cream of broccoli soup, and then you can put a can of something else. I found it came out too runny this time because the first time I only put 1 can of soup. This time I put 2 cans of soup. But it turns out better when you reheat, because when you use 1 can, it tends to, like, dry out when you reheat it if you eat it later. With 2 cans, it doesn't dry out as much, but it's a little bit runny when you first dig into it. But you mix it all together and you throw it in the oven for 45 minutes, and voila, you got a potato casserole that's super yummy. Super yummy. I love making that. It's so much easier than peeling potatoes. And obviously Sarah and Monique love it so much because I came out and they ate the whole entire casserole and left a little tiny bit for Clem. I'm like, Clem still has to eat dinner too. He's on afternoons. And Sarah's like, what? He's not here? I'm like, no, he's not home. You can tell we have very shitty communication around here. She's like, well, you've been telling me that, but I thought it was next week. And I'm like, no, he starts this week. Anywho, it is what it is. He's sleeping. It's Valentine's Day. I hope you guys get all your Valentine's wishes. I don't know if you're going to get this after Valentine's Day because I'm going live today, so I might not put it up until Wednesday. This Wip&Chat. If it's past Valentine's Day, well, I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day. If you don't have Valentine, I can be your Valentine. And I'm going to go live with a special. I'm going to do something special, like a different project. It's a Valentine's project, and I'm going to put this away so I can do that. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about, I bought a custom. I bought a custom from Evermoment. A girl at work asked me if I'd do a custom for her of a friend that passed away. And I met these people at her wedding, and they were super nice to me. And I thought, I knew she loved the diamond painting because I made one for my friend's wedding, and they showed it at the wedding, and they're like, oh my god, that's so beautiful. And she loved it. So I know she will love it. And we did it of a picture of them at her wedding. So it came in, it came in on Friday. So I gotta kit that up, and I have to do it on the side of this project and the other project I'm doing for DAC. It came beautiful from Evermoment. Oh god, you guys, you don't even know the cool stuff you get from Evermoment now. Like, you get these macaroons now, or macaroon, or however you call them. And this is the toolkit I got from it. And it comes with baggies and washi tape. Where's the washi tape? I got an orange washi tape with it. It says Evermoment on it. Really, really cute. See? And they come with little release papers because now they're pour glue, so they have some release papers if you want. But I'll probably use, some of my Crashly ones. I want to buy more Crashly ones, but I gotta wait till my funds are more intact than they are right now because I missed a day of work because I was sick. So, oh, I forgot to tell you guys about that too. Yeah, I was sick, and I missed Friday from work. So it wasn't for my cold either. I had to go to the hospital and get something lanced and removed. Yeah. It is what it is. So that is it for today. You can see the swan coming to life here. I love this. I love this diamond painting. Like, I can't even express to you guys how much I love Capture by Radiance. And I want everybody to experience Capture by Radiance like I do, because I'm telling you guys, I'm not even joking, okay? I'm going to tell you guys to this blue in my face. Their squares are amazing. And I know you guys don't like it when I compare them to Diamond Art Club, but what else do I have to compare to? Right? Evermoment. They remind me of Evermoment, really, too. The way they fit so nicely together. I don't know. Haven't done an Evermoment for a long time. But like I said, I probably will be working on that on Wip&Chats with you guys, just because I need to get it done for this girl. I just won't show you their faces because you're like, I don't want to show you the unboxing, even though I really wanted to, but it's like not me. It's not my, I don't like to show people that don't have my permission because she don't even know I'm doing this painting for her. So, I'm not going to show her husband and her face on camera, but like there's a lot of bushes and stuff in it, so like I can do part of a tree or something. You guys won't really see the picture. I'll probably zoom in closer. Just the way that I have this tripod right now, it doesn't like to bend down. It's really weird. I might have to move it back a bit. I don't know. So sorry about the far view, but this is where I can really get a good video. And I probably almost got an hour, but not quite an hour video for you guys today. So, I tried to do an hour, but I think I'm shy 10 minutes. But with that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic Valentine's Day. If this is Wednesday and you're seeing this, or if this is Valentine's Day, I don't know. I don't know what day I'm putting it up yet. We'll see when I put it up. My nose is all congested. I'm sorry about that. But I will catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, take care, everyone. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.